Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Said Why I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode we unlocked the ffXIV 9 Beast Tribe, and we also checked out a couple more crafting related things, and in this episode we are going to go and advance the Beast Tribes to the next level by doing their respective quests. Do you know of Forgotten Springs, the Mikote settlement found to the south in the Segoli Desert? We have just received an urgent word from Longa. She reports that a hunting party from the U tribe village was ambushed by a sizable Amalja force. Those that were not massacred outright were dragged away by the raiders. They have likely already been tempered. Longa mentions, however, that one of the Mikote was nimble enough to evade capture and flee into hiding. We have no alliance with the U tribe's people, but we cannot close our eyes to an act perpetrated by the very foe we so greatly despise. For the chance to strike a blow at our enemy, we will go to war for Forgotten Springs. Be my spear, honored ally, and I shall hurl you into the midst of Zanrak. Lunga awaits reinforcements to the southeast. Join your strength through hers and do what must be done to rescue this lone, courageous Mikote ranger. Give me a moment. I need to save my sweater. There we go. No more nails, please. Cat. No nails. This is fine. Just no nails, yeah? No. No. Jesus. Cats. I swear. Ah! Godspeed good. When I requested reinforcement, I did not expect a war leader to send you. And just as before, you're too slow to respond. While I sat here grinding my teeth in frustration, I watched as the Flamefangs discovered the Rangers' hiding spot and hauled her off to their encampment. The encampment is their forward base, and as such, the place is awash with alert and wary soldiers. The two of us would fare poorly against such numbers. Without a cunning plan, that is. You, my eager outsider, will have the use of my mount to sow a trail of chaos amongst their rank. Listen carefully, the Amalja like to stockpile the oil that they use to light their watchfires and such. Seek out the barrel and tap the drake's head. That is the command for him to spit a gout of flame. The resulting explosion should be enough of a distraction for me to slip in and free the captured Mikote. Once you've freed yourself of angry Amalja, meet us beyond the gates of the camp where the desert begins. Right, so now we get to ride this boy. However, we also get to have the fun part of just walking there. Yep. Content, baby. That's just kind of how it goes. Fiery breath. Blip. There we go. And now we get to murder some Amalja. Even riding a drake, you still somehow managed to arrive at last. Or to arrive last. I thought perhaps you had been caught in an explosion and burned to a crisp. A pleasant thought, but apparently not the case. Alone, could that really be you? We had thought you long perished. No, I'm sure of it. Your voice is unmistakable. I recall the many days you spent laughing and chatting at the springs. I don't know you or your damnable springs. I am Lone Ga, a warrior of the Brotherhood of Ash. My people are the Amalja, proud and strong. You have the wrong Mikote. I'm heading back to camp. See this hunter safely home before you return to the Ring of Ash. No escort would be necessary. I am a hunter of the Hue tribe. If I cannot cross the sands alone, I do not deserve to return at all. I would, however, have you visit the springs in any case, adventure. There is more to your friend, to Unloon, that you should know. We meet again, adventure. I needed to tell you that your companion is without a doubt the little Loon I used to know. There must be some pressing reason for her subterfuge. Many of our tribe were chosen with Ulun. What? Many of our tribe are close with Ulun. There we go. They may help you to understand why Ulun hides behind that mask and how you might best help her. Bobbity bop. Cool-eyed huntress. Ulun, of course I knew her. She was my blood sister. We were both daughters of the former nun, though our mothers were not the same. You find my choice of tense confusing? She is dead, stranger, slain alongside her mother more than 5 years ago. I did not witness the incident myself, but I will never forget the sudden pain of their loss. It is not uncommon to hear of skirmishes between our people and the Yamalja. The lizard men do not respect our territory, and they interfere with our hunts. The desert suffers for their presence. Ulun? Ulun? I don't know. Yes, I remember the name. She was a quiet girl, too timid to even slap at the binding desert flies. The lizard men took her away from us, and for that I shall never forgive them. It is said that a hunting party was set upon by the Amalja. Many of my kin have not returned from the sands. Must the tragedies of the past be so faithfully repeated? Let's go and fast travel back, or teleport back, to the Ring of Ash. I love that cat ASMR. That is if you can even hear it. I don't know. You are late. I might have thought you delayed by a well-wick worm, but the clawing pity in your eyes tells the tale. Do they mourn for me in Forgotten Springs? Look at me, adventurer. This is an Amalja battle mask given to me by the war leader himself. It is worn by those only by those who have chosen the path of the warrior. You likely heard stories from the rangers of how I was taken or killed during an Amalja raid all those years ago. They are right, and they are wrong. I know not how I survived the attack, but it was Hamuj Ga who found me as I stumbled through the desert, barely conscious and badly wounded. He gazed down upon my battered face and gave me a simple choice: linger here and die, or come with me and fight. It was then that I made the decision to discard my past, my family, my tribe, my very identity. I was reborn into the Brotherhood of Ash, existing for no other purpose but to feed the fires of my vengeance. This mask is a symbol of my resolve. It represents my transformation into an Amalja soldier, strong and proud. I tell you this not to justify my deceit, but to damn the flood of your foolish questions before it begins. Now stow your unwanted sympathy and make your report to the war leader. Honored ally, with your continued aid, the Brotherhood of Ash will rekindle the glory of our past. As once did our ancestors, we shall forge of steel our bodies and spirits, and greet death with honor. To no gods will we beg, nor against the meek raise arms. We are warriors, walkers of the path of righteous battle. We do not kneel to claim our strength. Live by these words, and your soul too shall burn as brightly. There we go. And then we get recognized. By going to another level, so this dude already had his quests, now there's also this guy with more quests. So now we can get 6 quests for the Brotherhood of Ash each day. Also, by advancing that entire thing. I think this dude also now sells more stuff. Did it actually tell me that? Yeah. You now have access to a wider selection of wares from the Brotherhood of Ash. So there we go. Onwards to the sylphs. Bushblade. Friend, you must listen. I was just perusing my tomes before, when I came across a most fascinating passage. Are you perchance familiar with how baby sylphs are born? Perhaps I can put it in layman's terms. You see, sylphs come into this world in the form of a bulb, not unlike certain types of flora. But these bulbs will not sprout into a sylph of their own volition. No, they must first be incubated within a special pod, forming what is known as a podling, and given sufficient warmth and nutrition. Then, and only then, will a newborn sylph emerge. This got me thinking. Those frightful sylphs who accosted me said something about a podling, yes? I didn't put it together then, but... Yes, surely the Chosen One slumbers as a podling even as we speak. A podling which they assumed I had come to steal. This must be why they acted so threatened by my presence. We should continue our search in the Sylphland straight away. That is to say, you should continue it. I mean, I'd go with you, of course, it's just... Oh, it still feels so weak. I'm sure Omxio would agree. I would agree. You should go see what he thinks. Bumbling One sent what? Chosen One yet exists as podling? Why did Bumbling One not tell this one sooner? There's no time to lose. Walking One must become Running One and retrieve Chosen One's podling from Sylphlands with all haste. This one can help, this one uses a see-through magic so that Walking One becomes Hidden One. But be careful, see-through magic will not last long. If touched ones see Walking One is in trouble. Now hurry, and find Chosen One. Right. So now we are invincible, no, invisible. And we must needs make our way all the way over here. However, as the leader just said, this only lasts for a limited time. However, there should be flowers on the way, which allow me to extend that that buff. There they are. The fragrant bloom. A lot of these like daily beast-tribe quests revolve around similar things I have to do in the quests. So this one where I have to like be invisible to steal some stuff is one of those. There's another one where you have to like throw bombs and like get rid of illusions. There's other ones where you have to carry something to a certain destination. Stuff like that. The Sylph one is kind of annoying in my opinion. But now that I'm level 60, I'm like with basically all of my characters, like all of my jobs. I'm probably not going to get attacked by anything in here anymore. Phew, this one is exhausted. Who knew that the podling could be so heavy? Lazy one should feel honored to be trusted by boss one with super secret mission. Yes, this one is honored, but also tired. This one hides podling in super secret place. We'll carry it to boss one when arms and wings are strong again. But boss one said not to let podling out of sight even for one eye blink. Yes, this one was going to go get it. Now, where did this one put it again? Was it near entrance to this one's home, or? This one cannot remember. Oh, what has this one done? Boss one will pluck this one's wings out by one. These ones must search. If these ones do not find Chosen One quickly, this one will not survive boss one's wrath. I like how halfway through that I just became not transparent anymore. Alright. So, be wary of enemy attacks. You've got 50 seconds. And there are other things. There's Moongrass, which you can use to restore your strength. Gaming. I like the idea of like the Warrior of Light being able to do a lot of insane stuff with like super swings basically. And then you have to do stuff like this where you can't carry an object for a long time. But you can do these beast-type quests relatively early on in the MSQ, so... Well, maybe not actually. I think a little bit later on. But still. I like how my cat just like copies me. Whenever I like stretch, she stretches. Whenever I like inhale, or like exhale a little bit harder, she also does that. I love that. Could it truly be the Chosen One's puddling? Good show, friend. Why, it is every bit as beautiful as I would have expected from the tales, and thrice the size. Brave One has done it. These ones cannot thank Brave One enough. By keeping Chosen One out of hands of touched ones, Brave One has saved these ones. No, everyone in Eorzea from a thundery demise. Oh, let us not engage in hyperbole, friend Sylph. Chosen One or no, she is just a wee babe after all. Foolish One has 4 eyes, yet not one of them sees. Has Foolish One learned nothing of those paper stacks? From the moment Chosen One emerges from Cradle, Chosen One holds the power of 1,000 thousands of these ones. Power to command Primal One with ease, by which walking ones draw breath. What does Four-Eyed One think would happen if Chosen One's powers fell into hands of touched ones? Lord Ramu would come down from the heavens, and walking One's special to Gridania would go boom. A Primal in Gridania? How frightful! Why, we really must do something about this. Does Four-Eyed One need 4 ears as well? That is why this one sent Brave One in search of Chosen One. What matters is that Chosen One is safe now. Under these one's care, Chosen One will be raised in little solace. A Chosen One will know only peace and gentleness. If raised properly, Chosen One's great powers will bring comfort and solace, not destruction. This one, Jesus, all of these ones will see to that. But Brave One must be wary. This one's enemy will not give up so easily. Should touched ones return for Chosen One, this one would ask for Brave One's aid. Jesus. It's freaking... These speeches, I swear. Anyway, recognized. Self-conscious. Anyway, now that unlocks once again more quests that I can accept. And also more stuff to buy. I think more dies at this point. Right. Next up are the kobolds. In Outer Lanash. Your mount can fly no higher. Oh, adventurer, do honor me with your company for a moment. Yes, yes. Let us speak for a while. You have been an absolute godsend to our order, a savior, a saint, a godsend. Our barrows have been overflowing with ore ever since you arrived. Yes, yes, full to the brim. At this pace, a moon from now, you may be speaking to, dare I dream, 788th Order Pickman Gibgu. We shall be the butt of Kobold society no more. No, never again. Keep up the diligent work, adventurer. Can a kobold get any more pathetic? Maybe if you got off your arse and helped him for once, you could dream a little bigger. But surely you know the old kobold saying? Yes, slow and steady. Bah, enough of your blathering. Lynn, you must come with me, and quickly. Why, you say? I tell you why. Camp Overlook is under attack by the nastiest horde of kobolds I've ever laid eyes on. And that's not the least of it. Word as it, they've got some newfangled weapon that's got Commander Blood and his men tearing their beards out. I'm off to join the defense. We can count on you as well, aye, Lynn? A kobold attack? How terrifying. Frightful, horrifying, terrifying. What is it that anchors them so? Yes, I wonder. Very well, then. We drove the buggers off, but I fear the damage had already been done. Saw the kobold's new weapon with neon eyes. A little Ridefish's breed of bomb that could blow a good-sized vessel out of the water. The sheer hate in the beastman's eyes got me wondering. Do you reckon this is somehow our fault, Lynn? No sooner do we start lending our strength to Gigu and his sorry lot than Camp Overlook suffers its worst kobold assault in years. I call it my mariner's intuition, but I'd wager a pirate's booty that Zoga is at the helm of all this. I must remain behind and tend to my comrades. I ask of you, Lynn. Return to Gigu and see if my suspicions are true. Great losses your camp suffered. 'Tis a pity. This is a pity. A shame. A crime. A pity. Good thing it was not us. Yes, we are lucky indeed. A secret new weapon. Such rumors have come our way before. Yes, one of our acolytes overheard Zoga speaking of such a thing. You should seek him out. Yes, you must speak to Bago, but I warn you, he is an odd one. Curious, eccentric, odd. Bago has been awaiting you. Expecting, anticipating, awaiting. Zoga's furnace is firing, and you seek Bago's aid? Yes, you do. Zoga's furnace spits out bombs of prodigious power, brilliant bombs, breathtaking, beautiful, brilliant. And Bago is an old friend of Zoga. Yes, old friends we are. But Bago will help you. Yes, he will. Why? Because Bago enjoys nothing more than watching things go kaboom. Kablam, kapow, kaboom. Yeah. Bago knows the way to the 13th Order workshop deep in the bowels of Agumro. Yes. Bago knows of a hidden passage, secret, secluded, hidden. The passage is guarded closely, guarded night and day, yet Bago has friends in high places. Yes, he does. Bago will gather his lovelies, his beauties, his dears, his lovelies. You will go ahead to Northern Iron Lake and seek out one Gazi. Yes, you will. Yeah. Sure. Shush, last time someone woke Zoga from his beauty rest, he had the offender mine an entire ore vein with his fingernails. Yuns wouldn't want that to happen. Nuh-uh. Bago told me to expect Yunzus. So Zoga's workshop is on the other side of this exhaust pipe. Yuns will go quickly and quietly, silently, soundlessly, quietly, that sort of thing, and tell no one that that eyes opened the door. Yuns listening? Once again, all I can say is yes. Bago has come, and his lovelies with him. Yes, we have arrived. And yet, what is this? Bago hears Zoga's lackeys scurrying about. Bago's lovelies are trembling in fear, shivering, shaking, trembling. This will not do. No, it will not. You must see to Zoga's men before we have our fun. Yes, you must. Wow, really? Are you ready, my lovelies? Yes, you are. Take them, and gently place them in the furnace. Sweetly, tenderly, gently. Then stand back quickly. Yes, with haste. Nothing like the smell of a burnt-out furnace in the morning. Or was it evening? Does it even matter? No, it does not. Bago cannot bear to be parted from his lovelies any longer. His heart weeps, cries, sobs, weeps. Yes, yes. We must leave as we came. Disintegrate to the service. Bago will return to his lovelies. Yes, yes, he will. Are my ears to be believed, adventure? Zoga's furnace sputters, fizzles, smoke, sputters. This is your and Bago's doing. Yes, yes, it is. Putting into work then. With their source of ammunition knocked out of commission, I reckon the 13th won't be coming back to wreak havoc on Camp Overlook anytime soon. But we've only just begun to fight. I will not rest until Zoga and his lick-spittles have been driven from Agomoro entirely. Who's with me? Kiku, have you gone mad? Bar me mad? Bar me, ball me mad. BBB, what a lovely surprise. A pleasure, a delight, surprise. Who is this now? Oh, my beloved BB. How I have longed, yearned, pined, longed to look upon your delicate whiskers, your dainty paws. Kiku, you and your friends sabotaged Zoga's prized furnace, yes? You cannot fool me. No, no. I can see it in your eyes. Aye, the girl is a sharp one. Zoga is on a rampage, a fury, a frenzy, a rampage. He says he'll find the culprit and toss him into a vat of acid. He will kill you, Zoga. Yes, yes, he will. But I'm too young to die. Yes, I am. Then you must abandon this madness and flee this place. Run, take flight, flee. Yes, yes, I think I will. It was nice knowing you all. Goodbye, good luck, farewell. How are you out of your bloody mind? You've come this far and you're just gonna leave your comrades behind? Take one cowardly step and I'll skewer you where you stand. Yes, of course, I will stand and do battle. Clash, brawl, battle. You have not changed one bit, Kiku. No, you are as weak and wishy-washy as ever. Can you not make up your own mind? You are right, BB. Yes, you are. I will fight and then run. No. Run and then fight? I've seen enough of this. Yes. I'm through with you. Do what you want. And do it alone. Abandoned. Unaccompanied. Alone. Wait, BB. No. You must not go. Oh dear, I'm in trouble now. There we go. Fortune favors the kobold. And then, last but not least, Sahagin. For that we will go to airport. Blum, 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 blum. Sure. The tide brings ill news, Shorewalker. It seems the coral tridents and their finless pets, the serpent reavers, are even now swarming another vessel of the coast of western Lanosh. But there is still time. We must not let them sink this ship as they did the last one. Should the tridents continue to agitate the waters with such abandon, the Shorewalker elders will surely bring their armies against us. Shorewalker, Lynn, is it? I need you to become the rock I spoke of when we first met. Board a trading vessel known as the Swallows as soon as you're able, and blunt the thrusts of my foolhardy kin. We Sahagin are comfortable with swimming long distances, but you have not the required physiology. You speak with my son, Pa. The elves he breeds are trained to carry those wounded in deep water skirmishes, but they will just as easily carry an uninjured warrior into battle. Your sea beast seats await to thee. The clutch fighter told me of your need. This Elps is the largest and swiftest creature in my stable. You should have no difficulty in bearing you across the water. But sure you are prepared for heavy combat, Shorewalker. The Coral Tridents often bring their own sea beasts into battle. Ill-trained and foul-tempered brutes all, and I speak not of the Serpent Reavers, though the description may be apt. Are you ready to ride my Yelps into the shallows, fitness one? I don't need to remove the chat block for this cutscene. It's just the cutscene of the elves walking into the water. Please, take whatever you want. Just let me keep my insides on the inside. Huh? You don't work for those marrow-sucking fishbacks? You're here to rescue me and my crew? Well then, I won't question how you reached us in the middle of the ocean without a vessel of your own. This proud lady is the Swallows, and I'm her slightly less than proud captain. We were, in fact, in the ignoble process of abandoning ship. If you truly wish to save our skins, then I would be much obliged if you were to stall the enemies on deck while my men continue to prepare the lifeboats. Stall them how, you ask? Try spilling some of their black blood and see if that helps. Blah 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 blah. There we go. And then just leave the other ones. But Navigator's nightshirt, you certainly are a force of nature. So focused on your deadly dance that I scarce noticed the lifeboats were in the water. As much as it pains my heart to lose my dear Swallow, losing my unit would be more painful still. Come, my brave lass, I can hear the tavern in Airport calling our names. Thank you for your aid, my stalwart friend. If you hadn't inexplicably appeared miles from the ocean without a sail in sight, I fear my crew and I would now be taking our final rest on the ocean bed, alongside the broken hull of my sweet Swallow. I had but recently fitted the ship with lifeboats, and I am full glad that I did. 'Twas the sinking of that trading ship not long past that prompted me to take such precautions. An awful business, that. Tell me, how is an honest man meant to make a living when the trade routes are thus preyed upon? How can mere merchants be expected to fight through a sea of slavering fishbacks? The ones that attacked us were so bold as to introduce themselves before climbing over our rails, the Coral Tridents they said they were, and praised their leader as some manner of red-hued sea devil. A red-hued sea devil? No. Pray forgive my outburst. Storm Lieutenant Ururu Kogururu at your service. Captain, and this is of vital importance, do you recall exactly which red hue the Sahagin used to describe their leader? It wouldn't happen to have been scarlet, would it? Well, now that you mention it, I'm fairly certain it was scarlet. If it were crimson, or carmine, I'm sure I would have remembered. A merchant captain must keep abreast of such details, you understand. Tough a buff. The demon rises from the depths once more. Is something terribly amiss, Lieutenant? Some 15 years ago, there was one Sahagin pirate of such cruelty, such depravity, that he plunged the entire region of Western Lanash into gibbering terror. The hands of the stoutest sailors would shake at the mere hint of his shadow on the waves. Truly, he was a monster that froze the hearts of men. Even the knights of the Barracuda were powerless to halt this villain's rampage. So much delight did he take in the act of slaughter that the white coral necklace he wore was stained perpetually red with blood. Thus was the beast man whispered of in tavern rooms tales as the Scarlet Sea Devil. 'Tis been so long since the name's been uttered, I thought him perished of old age, but it appears the horror lives on. These are dark days, my friends. I must return to Camp Skull Valley and report the development to Commander Falkbreda at once. Well, this sea devil fellow sounds awfully unpleasant, doesn't he? Perhaps losing my ship was not the most terrible fortune after all. I managed to save some things from the hold before we fled. I would be honored if you were to accept a small token of my gratitude. It is not, alas, a sack bulging with coin. You will, however, find no finer friend than these oranges for fending off illness on long sea voyages. I have so much stuff that I need to sell. Wow. That I need to go and sell. Yeah. Yeah. After this episode, I'm definitely gonna go and clean my inventory. Seems like a pretty, solid idea. Then you have returned. My spawnlings have heard rumor of the Coral Trident. Camp that the crew of the Swallow escaped with the aid of an Alps-riding shorewalker. Well done. Though the ship was taken, the lives you saved will spare us much enmity. Huh? What is that you have there? Ah, I've seen the likes of these before. Fruit, yes? Picked from your land-grown trees. Clutchfather, what are those? They smell strange. Oranges. Do they taste as good as sea cucumbers? They are a gift from my shorewalker friend. Be sure to thank her and share them evenly among your clutch mates. Thank you, shorewalker. She is so innocent, but I cannot shelter them from the world's harsh truth forever. What of you, Lynn? Have you any offspring? I imagine a warrior of your stature would have much to impart to her hatchlings. Ah, but you shorewalkers do not lay eggs, correct? There's much I am unfamiliar with concerning your kind, but there is also much of our people that you'd likely find mysterious. For instance, why have the Coral Tridents suddenly come to prominence? Those who succeed in battle are vaunted among their kin, and with their strategic use of the Serpent Reavers, the Tridents have achieved a growing number of victories. Now tell me why they boast. Now you tell me they boast. They boast of a new leader. You are certain of the name? Sure, it's not bode well for our plans at all. I did not expect the Scarlet Sea Devil to return. Complete. Reputation up. Gilling me softly with this sludge. Gilling me softly. Alright, my friends, that, however, is going to conclude this episode of Just Us playing Final Fantasy XIV. Off camera, I'm going to clean my inventory, then also do some more Echoltal 9 quests, so that we can go and advance that quest line. So I can just continue working on more of this. And after that, we are going to go and check out how far I can get with the Realm Reborn relic weapons. Goodbye.